She really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Yay.
Hey! Every battle comes with some kind of curveball. But trying to predict where it's gonna land only makes things worse. Relax. It's easy to overthink when things get tense, but if we focus...
We can hit him hard.
Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter Quill.
This is gonna be fun!
Yeah! We're gonna have to go to and teach the Tevinter Imperium a goddamn lesson. Oh. And the Tevinters were the ones that started the friggin' Darkspawn in the first place in...
Who are you supposed to be?
Who are you supposed to be?
Quick, get them, hurry!
For this, Devera,
Oh, this guy's a flog.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, I want to kill him. No, we're not taking this. I want to do stabby ballsack time. Stabby, stabby. Yes, this guy is a complete wanker. Alistair, where are you going? Fuck no. No, I don't suppose I would. We're like a good dark magic user. You have to give this game credit. This is one of the first games to motivate me emotionally. I can cast spells, but I'm wearing heavy armor because as an arcane warrior... Oh, we don't even get to talk about it. Just attack, is it? Just straight up, bam, we gonna hurt you. I try to be polite to grandmothers, says Alistair. Oh, he's so funny. Yeah, I agree, Bright. Always be nice to grandmas or nanas. Sleeping in my heavy armor.
Bad dreams, huh?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Right, well, I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
Ha! Where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Ah, can you be more specific?
No.
He reminds me a little bit of Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. Do or do not. There is no try. Go take out some of this noise. Oh, that was sneaky. You cheeky bugger. Oh, I missed him with the swirly swirls. Okay, let's try again. Oh, come on, get in there. Are you too good for your home? Wow, that did not work at all. This is friggin' difficult. Hey, oh, finally. Ooh. Wow, that took forever. Well, Rogue did a good job of busting in. She just do a teleport. There will be no profanity here.
You know, did promise her I'd take her to the movies long ago.
Good idea.
The music is bang on, the background setting is bang on, everything's very deep. The gun food. Yeah, that's how you wield it. Find and retrieve equipment optional. Optional? That's not fucking optional. That is mandatory. You're down too. Give me all your borets, please. I need borets. You mean this flashing locker that's saying loot in here that I managed to completely not see?
Where?
For 65 years I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
Alrighty. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. How are we doing? Vito's on, Frosty's on, Itchy Knees is here. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for coming along already. Ahead of the game. Apologies, there was no session last night. I was absolutely not up to it, but much better today, so all good to go. Also had a great time checking out Big Vito's channel just a little bit earlier when he was doing some NASCAR racing. So check out his channel if you like some chill times, seeing either sim games like Farming Simulator, Truck Simulator, or racing sim games as well. Frosty, you've had a good day, much more relaxing compared to yesterday. Yeah, yesterday sounded pretty hectic. Work's a bit shit, I guess, in that regard. Glad you're good today. Glad you're with us now. And Vito, baked mac and cheese. Hells yes. I don't know what it is about mac and cheese, but it is amazing. Like, it's pretty basic when you think about it. It's like bits of pasta, bits of cheese. But there's something so good about it. I don't know what it is. Anyway, highly endorsed. Totally agree. Very much recommend. Good choice. Have you... Oh, here's a question for you, I guess, Big Vito and any other mac and cheese fans. Have you had, like, deep-fried mac and cheese croquettes? That is the absolute shit. That is amazing. So it's like chunks or squares of mac and cheese, deep-fried. Oh, yes. Get on it if you haven't. Itchy Knees, how rough was Monday? It's like everyone got the same memo for a tough day, yeah. Well, that's true. Lucky today is Tuesday, so we're all having a better time. Apologies, there was no stream for people to vent and unwind, but anyway, here we go. Vito's had a deep-fried mac and cheese is awesome. That's it, I agree. It's my favorite form of mac and cheese. So good. So good. Very good comfort food. Very good winter food. We've got a very... cold winter this week again in the southeastern side of Australia. So winter is definitely striking hard. Alrighty, so we are back into Oblivion. Last session we finished doing the Knights of the Nine DLC. We'd already collected the relics. We then fought Umarul the Unfeathered in what was a little bit of an anticlimactic fight because the fights on the way there were harder. Then we did some questing for Umbacano, who's the guy who asked us to collect the alien statues in the first place. And now that led on to a bit of a saga. That led on to a bit of a journey. And now, in between streams, I've cleaned up some inventory. Probably need to clean up a little bit more. I've also trained up some of my destruction magic and created some better and more powerful destruction spells. So that's where we're at. So tonight's plan, I think what we'll do is have a look around some of the quests in the Imperial City. So we're up to the quest or the arc within my grand playthrough plan of doing some city quests. In the meantime, I've also been working on a couple of mods, one of which enables you to tame beasts. So that's coming soon. When I've got that into a playable state, even if it's not released, it'll be on the stream and we can tame some beasties and create some pets. So that's coming soon. And also another one, some premium magic spells, such as being able to create a dream thrall, make someone do your bidding after you invade their dream, from an illusion perspective, and then animating a weapon to fight by your side from a mysticism perspective, a couple of things like that. On the way. So Frosty, you've showed your cat a kitty vid to Buffy on your phone, and since every time you have noise come from your phone, she's all over it looking for the next cat. That's great. That's like when you show a little kid or a baby something too. They want to see it constantly next time. Delenn, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. We're pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are flowing smoothly for you. Alright, so we shall venture. Ooh, if we do alchemy here, get a buff, do we? I didn't know that. Alchemical brilliance. Is it a spell or a buff? I can't see it anywhere. Sure, it show up in the corner of the screen. Return to normal. Alchemical brilliance added. Boosts your alchemy by 15. Okay. Good to know. Not doing much alchemy at the moment, but anyway. Okay, so Lyrium and you have been off playing co-op Divinity Original Sins 2. I didn't know you could... Actually, no, we've talked about that. I originally didn't know you could do co-op, but I think you guys have talked about the fact you can do co-op. So that's pretty cool. I'm still yet to check out Original Sins 2. I've done some of Divinity Original Sin 1 when it first came out, but I've never played the second. Very good. I like it. Let's step outside where I think we've got some teleport pads. Yes, one of these will take us to... Where is... There we go. Arcane University. Teleporting time. Now, for some reason, my headset is super loud. That's better. Okay, so now we are here. Let's travel. So one of the things we're wanting to check out is there's a quest in the market district. I don't know what's involved, but when I've been trying to do some little pieces of inventory cleanup, it keeps popping up. I'm like dodging it constantly. So now that we're on the stream, I can finally see what this quest is.
Hi there.
Yes, beggar.
I can eat for a...
Have a coin.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Blessings of Akatosh upon me. Increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle. Okay, so there's a bit of a squabble amongst the merchants. That's why we're going to check it out. I think this person has something to say. Jensine. Tell us, Jensine.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
Alrighty, this is what I want to dig into. What is the deal with Thorinir? Who is he?
I think you might be just the kind of person we're looking for. Perhaps you can assist us with a problem we're having here in the market district.
Maybe. Alright, start from the beginning. Tell me what's going on.
I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town.
Right.
Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem.
Is that a bad thing, though?
People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad a few of us may have to close up shop.
Okay.
He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good. What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know. We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice.
Okay, well, this is an interesting one. So, if he is doing something nefarious to achieve his super cheap goods that no one can compete with, that is genuinely bad, and we shall investigate. If he's just come in being a bit of a disruptor, and, you know, not doing it the same way you do it, and all of you are going out of business, I have no fucking sympathy for you. It's a lot of businesses in today's day and age that have had the same complaints. It's like Blockbuster all over again. Alright, what else can you tell us about Thorinir?
I hope you're more successful uncovering his scheme than we've been.
Okay, well, I haven't started yet. What about your inventory?
His inventory must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself.
Interesting. Then that is genuinely suspicious. Let's check it out.
Thanks again.
Time to go undercover and be a double agent.
No other place to turn.
That we shall. Yes, but if he is not being dodgy, then all of you need to shut the hell up. There's someone else who is complaining as well. Was it the three brothers? Was it the copious? Might have been the copious coin purse. Now, one of these guys complains.
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name of Thorinir.
Yes, so what do you want to complain about Thorinir?
Jensine is the lady you want to speak with about Thorinir.
Okay, well, we've done that. So, I guess we'll just see you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thorinir. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Oh, I love Parks and Rec. Okay, unfriendly competition. A group calling themselves the Society of Concerned Merchants, that's a weird name, has hired me to investigate a new store that has just opened up in the Market District with ridiculously low prices. They suspect the owner must be doing something illegal. I should pay a visit to Thorinir at the copious coin purse. Well, that is where we're going.
It's you. Hi. You should really get to...
It is me.
You're looking rather...
Hi. And you're worried about me being pale. Everyone wants to comment on us. Leave us alone.
Hello.
Oh.
Morning.
Everyone's disappointed to see us. Shut your face. Alright, copious corn purse. You need to be nice to me, because I might pick you to become our dream thrall once I finish making that mod.
Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier.
Thorinir, let's see. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Hello, sir.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm interested in your inventory and where you get it from.
What about my inventory?
I just said, well, where do you get it?
Well, that would be a trade secret. I can't divulge how I pass the great savings on to you now, can I?
Oh, of course not.
Just like a baker not revealing his best recipes, I must keep my sources anonymous, or every merchant in town would use them. Suffice to say, they are quite reliable and low cost. That way, you walk out with a full coin purse.
Nothing sus at all. Alright, see you around.
Goodbye. Hope to
see me very soon? Well, I'm sure you will in some way or another. Still need to get my set volume right. Let's try that. Okay, quest updated. Speaking to Thorinir hasn't revealed any information. Since he's obviously hiding something, I should keep an eye on him and watch what he does after his shop closes. Okay. Now, that's going to be at what? I don't know. Somewhere between 5 PM and 8 PM. So I guess we just sort of hang out over here. Let's do a main save. And let's get back to stalking, just like we've done in previous sessions for other quests. Let's try this. Get our sneak on, our stalk on. What is Thorinir up to? What are we going to find from stalking him down? It's quests like this that are another reason why it's good to delay the main story, I think. Are we seeing him in there, or we're seeing someone behind? Who are you? Some other guy. Oh, and it's closing time, so lots of NPCs go... they'll go walking past. Itchy Knees, you wish characters could wear wigs or fake moustaches during stalking. Yes. I did see there was, I don't know if there still is, but there was a disguise mod made for Skyrim a while ago. So if you dress up in a certain faction, you can then walk around their area. So I think it worked with the likes of guards, like some of the Reachmen, some of the Thalmor areas. Alright, so I'm assuming I've got a quest marker, right? It's pointing in there. So I'm assuming that we've got a quest marker that will stay on Thorinir. So if he walks outside, we should be able to track him down.
What is it now? What have you been up to?
He's still open? He's still open. Another hour. Ooh, what's going on here? Why are we... Alright, just loading. I thought something was going to happen. Okay, he's closed. There we go. He's heading out. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. You've put that song in my head, Itchy. What are you doing? Probably don't need to be sneaking just yet, so we can unsneak. Disguise mod makes sense. It does. It does. And I love the idea of a disguise mod. Yes. If it works properly. Oh, he's gone into the Merchant's Inn. Alright, let's see what he's doing in here then.
Hello again.
Hello, Thorinir. Yes, I too am just coming in.
Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.
Well, never mind that. I'm just going to sit here in this totally normal place. Just chilling out. Not doing anything special. Alright, he's going to sit down and have food, isn't he? Bit of pastime while sitting down.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. I'm good. Oh, everyone's coming into the pub.
Silver tongue.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Never you mind. So one of the things that happens is when your skills start getting higher, the NPCs like commenting on it. The more skills you've got, the more they comment on them. But everyone's going to start commenting on us more and more. They're already commenting on us for being a vampire.
Hello. How are you? Fantastic.
All right, it's 11 p.m.
I needed some cash.
Thorinir is off.
So I went to see
Fighters
Jensen.
Guild is hiring new members.
She gives good prices
Not
for her old
bad
equipment.
work for...
Laughs evils about a song and wishes Shade would do the dance. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. There's not much of a dance to it, it's just kind of like sliding along, right? Now I want to I need like a button. I need to play it. I need a clip button. Soundboard, video board button. That will be on there, don't be suspicious. Alright, so we're getting our sneak on. We are very good at sneaking. We're hella skilled in sneaking. And we also have some chameleon. Let's have some chameleon. The other thing that happens, hang on, let's put some night vision on. That's better. What are you doing here, Thorinir? What are you waiting for? Right, let's wait in the corner. Who are you meeting up with? He looks like he's meeting up with someone. Past time so they spawn in. I got the dance right, did I? Aha.
That you, Agamir?
Shh! Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry, I am not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Yeah, Thorinir.
Well, that society is putting more pressure on me, so maybe we better cut back for a while.
You cut back now, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Jensine and tell her about your little scheme.
Fine. You made your point. Contact me when you have the items, and we'll meet again.
Don't worry. It'll be very soon. Now get out of here.
Alright, I've observed a meeting between Thorinir and a mysterious man named Argamir. Looks like my new target is Argamir. I should follow him and see where he goes. And invisible. Super suspicious, super suspicious. You guys are super hella suspicious. Alright, he's going... Oh, he's gone into the gardens. Green Emperor Way. Alright, I'm not sure what that means. Still bad at understanding all the districts. It's the center. Center of the city. Genuinely is a very impressive city, by the way. Guardy man over there. Argamir, where are you going? Are you meeting up with anyone? Going to steal some goods? Find out. How long are you walking, my dude? Jeez. Invisible. Back into another part of the city. Palos Plaza District. All right. That's where Umbacano lives. What's going to happen with Umbacano's house now that he's dead? His house? He acquire said house, maybe? Look into that later. Oh my god, walk faster. At least it's not an escort quest. They're still my most hated quests of all time in any game. Am I right? They sit there, they wait for you, but they don't walk fast enough, so you're constantly stopping and waiting. But if you get too far away from them, they will stop and wait too. Alright. I've discovered that Argamir has a house in the Talos Plaza. Should go inside when he's not around and investigate. Alright, so... let's wait an hour. Maybe he'll go to sleep. Maybe we can... investigate while he sleeps. Let's find out. It appears that Argamir is home and the door is barred from the inside. Ooh. Can't even pick the lock. Alright, well, whilst we're in the Talos Plaza district, I want to see what's happened to Umbacano's house. That's not it. Is it this one? It's one of these. Umbacano Manor. Let's go inside. Open. I've got his house key. So he died.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Well, Umbacano's not going to be here. Alright, well, we've got to leave because Miss Grumpy Guard Pants is going to get shitty at us. Maybe she would make a good thrall. Alright, well, let's just rest for a bit, shall we? And see if Argamir leaves his house. Riveting stuff this is, full of action. Some of these side quests you can pick up are amazing.
Mercy. Just one coin.
Some of them are tedious.
Are you not feeling well?
Alright, everyone's getting out and about. Morning time. Is Argamir home now? It's the wrong house. Okay, it's not even locked. Oh, he's home though. Okay, well... come on, Argamir, get out of here. place I want to check out is Hack Dirt. I don't remember where it is, but I know that there's an interesting quest out there. He's still home. Off, my dude. Get out. All right, now we can bust in. Let's have a look. We've still got a quest marker. Basement? Is that where we're going? Looks like that's where we're going. Lucky we've got good breaking in skills. What do we have here? I found my way into Agamir's basement. The place consists of an odd assortment of clothing and trinkets. Most disturbing is the dirty shovel and mud-encrusted boots tucked into the corner and the bits of ground bone meal strewn about. I suspect Agamir's stock he sells to Thornir is taken from the recently dead. I should continue to search carefully for more solid evidence into this grisly accusation. So he's stealing it from recent dead people. Is that what's going on? That sounds like a horrific job. A macabre manifest. Is where he's been selling it to? It is. I found a manifest that seems to detail names of the recently deceased. What they were buried with and their locations in Cyrodiil. I should take this macabre manifest and confront Thornir, as he may not realize where his merchandise is actually coming from. Or maybe he doesn't know. Recently deceased, Heraldus Wagarin, Imperial City. He's got a quilted doublet, nice clothes, silk pants, trimmed shoes, gold ring. Yes, sir. That sounds like a Khajiit in Shadenhall. All right. Rings and clothes, fancy stuff. Okay. Yoink! Let's grab that book. Anything else? Some skulls. That's a bit creepy if you've been collecting them from dead people and stealing their shit. Nothing else in here. Alright, let's go back out. Super suspicious, super suspicious. Anything in Agamir's bedroom? That's the question. Since we're in here, we might as well poke around. All right. Nothing much. It's really not a lot of fun to break into stuff in Oblivion because there's rarely much worth taking. I think Skyrim has more trinkets and treasures. Alright, let's go. I guess you can't make it too easy with too many things to steal, but kind of fun. Okay, wrong buttons, quick save. Map time. Market district. Okay, let's go to this door. Copious coin purse. Thornir, are you aware of where your goods are coming from? Confrontation
Welcome
time.
back.
Yes, thank you. Do you know that your stuff, your inventory, is in fact taken from the recently deceased?
I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified to think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased.
All right, now he knows about it.
It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do?
I'm not convinced by your voice, my dude. But anyway, all we can say is help me catch Agamir.
Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day.
This very day? Convenient?
Yes, that's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else, as he had something important to do.
Hmm?
You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no, he wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done?
See, yep, don't worry, I'll stop him.
Yes, you do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry.
Are you, though? What else about your inventory can you say?
I don't even want to look at it for another moment.
Okay, and anything else about it being taken from the dead?
I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources.
Okay, see you.
I hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
No, it's just, I'm not sold, because Argamir threatened that he would tell Jensine about their deal. And he's like, no, you've made your point, don't tell anyone. Why is Thorinir worried about them finding out if he wasn't aware where they were coming from? Okay, so where are we going to go? Over here to Temple Quarter? Always in. I've noticed that the door to the Trentius family mausoleum has been unsealed. This must be Argamir's doing. I shall proceed inside. All right. Into the rich family mausoleum. So, Frosty, you think it's because he's buying them at cheap prices so we can sell them really cheap. So, you're worried that other people will find out where he's getting his stuff from, and then they'll have the cheap prices. All right, well, that is plausible. And maybe Thorinir is innocent. We shall see. I've located Argamir inside the Trentius family mausoleum. It appears as though he's attempting to desecrate another grave with someone else I don't recognize. I need to convince him to stop this heinous act. So heinous. That is a... Wow, that's a very well-geared person. That's Daedric.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug.
Really?
This time it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave.
Oh, is that right?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Is that person a Daedra? They have got some solid gear. It's an orc. Sounds like an orc. Alright. Argamir has been slain. Since the penalty for grave robbing is death, it somehow seems as though justice has been done. I should search the graveside for anything potentially incriminating. First, I should kill this other dickhead. Eat my new magic spells, motherfucker, as they eat you away over 2 seconds.
Do your worst.
And is down. With a full set of Daedric armor. Do you guys not know who I am? Do you not realize how mighty we are? Yoink. What is that sword? Ayleid longsword. That's not bad. We'll grab that too. And we're encumbered. All right. Convince via killing him. Yes. All the death. So we've got a house key, mausoleum key from him. What sword has he got? The Bassa. Is that just the name of a type of sword? No, it drains willpower and endurance. Well, we're probably not going to use it, but we'll sell it. Hey, we're the Dragonborn, or we will be. Yeah, kind of. Actually, we will be a Daedric entity. For those who know what I'm talking about. Canonically accurate. Not going to spoil anything more. Alright, so they've been digging into this guy, Lord Belarus Trentis. We activate it. What happens? Nothing happens. But Argamir's shovel. Logos Trentius. No. Woodurus Trentius. Nope. Can activate all of these. Nothing seems to happen. Well, I don't know what I meant to find. Got some bone meal from... Bone meal is like ground up bones. Why is there ground up bones here? Search the gravesite for anything incriminating. I can't find anything incriminating. Well, I've got his shovel, I guess. It said Argamir's shovel. The quiet Argamir's shovel, still damp with the fresh earth on the open grave. This is the final bit of proof I need of Argamir's crimes. I should bring it back to Thorinir. Why Thorinir? Go to the guards or something. Alright. Off to Thorinir. Let's find out if he... Oh, the door was locked behind us, apparently. That's interesting. Alright, back into the market district. Oh, Thorinir's on the move, is he?
Good to see you. Hello, my friend.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, hello. Where are you headed? Because that time everyone's going somewhere.
Were you able to stop Argamir?
I was, yes. This is his shovel.
Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his.
Yep, far exceeded
I've come to
his.
some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society.
That's not necessarily good.
You risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
Okay, the Weather Ward Circulet. Alright, where are you getting your inventory from now then?
I have disposed of all my ill-gotten merchandise and replaced it with more expensive but carefully obtained items.
Alright, very good. See you later.
You've shown me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
I wonder if... I mean, I never paid attention. Like, if you go to buy stuff off him, is his stuff actually cheaper for us as the player? I don't think it is. What active quest have we got now? Oh, I need to see Jensine for my reward. Alright.
You should really get...
Sure she'll love us. Busting in at 10 PM at night. Alright. One quest down. Mystery solved. Let's not get lost.
Are you not feeling well?
Why? Oh, the feed bag. He's in the feed bag, which must be an inn or a pub or something.
You seem in good spirits. Do you have good news?
I do.
I have been anxiously awaiting your return.
Bet you have. All right. Well, about Thorinir, his stuff was taken from the dead.
The very thought of what Argamir was doing sickens me. I hope those poor souls rest in peace now that this is over.
Okay, what else about Thorinir?
Well done. This shovel will certainly confirm Argamir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch.
Oh, yeah, the manifest...
In your absence, Thorinir visited, and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Argamir's sources.
I'm skeptical, but all right.
He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime.
What? What was the society going to charge him with?
I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold.
I'm not sold on this society.
Many thanks on behalf of all of us.
Yeah, so Grizz, I agree. It was a shovel. What's so special about the shovel? Somehow it was Argamir's shovel. Maybe he had his own engraved shovel. Or maybe it's because he attacked us and his shovel was there and the grave was opened and we had the manifest. Who's to say we didn't kick the door in, kill Argamir and dig it ourselves? Alright, what else about Thorinir?
I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinir. He's a welcome member of our group in the Market District.
Okay, see you later.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
So I'm not... See, this society of merchants is very weird. If they're so heavily aligned and they keep each other in check, that's almost like having... Oh, what's the word? It's like a cohort or a it's not racketeering, it's... I don't know, there's a word for it. I don't remember what it is. But it's like they align and fix prices for their own benefit. And the society's not going to charge him. What is the society going to do in the first place? You're a group of merchants. Shut the hell up. Anyway. It was a dirty shovel, and the grave robbing dude is dead. Can't defend himself now. Yeah, that's true. Alright. One quest done. So, another quest that has come up whilst questing about, or whilst in between, in progress. Yeah, this is another one relating to graves. The Grave Finder's Repose. Elaine at the Roxy Inn in the wilderness north of Imperial City has asked me to help her rid the area of a necromancer. Oh, that's actually, no, we're not going to do that one right now. There's another one in progress. Yes, in progress. Someone had a quest. Oh, can't find it. Someone wanted us to do something in the city. Here we go. A Dunman named Rausa Novalo has approached me in the Imperial City Temple District and asked me to meet her husband, Gillen. I refused for now, and she told me if I change my mind to come to her house where she'll fill me in on the details. That's what we're going to do then. So, yes, just when you're walking about the city, this woman comes up, accosts you, and wants you to do a quest. I said, not now. Save it for on stream. So that's what's happening.
Are you not feeling well?
Racketeering. Yeah, maybe racketeering is the word.
You look a bit ill.
But yeah, there's something dodgy going on with all those merchants. Elvin, welcome. Yes, we're back in Cyrodiil. Alright, Gillen Norvalo's house. So it's not locked and it's not red text, mean we're not trespassing, which means we should be welcome.
Good, you're back.
Yup.
You've come back. Have you reconsidered?
Yes. How can I help?
Normally I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please forgive my audacity.
Alright, it's okay, Rasa. Continue.
Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit.
What's going on?
He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City.
It sounds dramatic.
To meet him at Cyrodiil's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you get there. That's all he told me to say.
That's very suspicious. Don't worry, I'll go. I'll sort it out.
I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
Good day to you. Very suspicious. So Frosty, Google says that racketeering is a group of people that are doing illegal shady dealings, heavily paraphrasing there. Yeah, no, so racketeering, that's borderline what's happening with that society there. It's a bit like some of the oil company alliances and stuff in our real world. Meanwhile, Frosty, your Norton subscription has expired again. Except you never had one. Yep, delete that email. That's dodgy. And Elvin, you've started Morrowind, or you can say it's more immersive than Oblivion. Really? I've always struggled with with Morrowind because, well, it's an old game, it's a bit clunky, but also it's so lore heavy, but it's lore heavy in really abstract stuff for the main quest, for the Dark Elves specifically. But it is meant to be a decent game. I've only ever played it for about sort of 5 or 6 hours, and I had no idea what was going on. That's before I played any Elder Scrolls game when I tried that. Grizz, price fixing occurs when competitors agree on pricing rather than competing against each other. In relation to price fixing, the Competition and Consumer Act refers to fixing, controlling, or maintaining of prices. Yeah, well, that's what this society could do in the Imperial City. All right, let's go in. That is exactly what I was thinking of. Thank you, Grizz. I'm sus on the merchants.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help.
No worries.
Precedes you.
Yes.
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Cyrodiil.
Yes. Okay. And you have one of those pointy dildo haircuts. Well done, sir.
Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now.
Right.
If you'll come with me.
The last person who was talking in such extremes and being paranoid ended up attacking us, and we murdered him to death. But anyway, very well, lead on, let's see.
Watch your step.
Let's... Into the basement. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we need to get the ACCC. Maybe the ICCC, the Imperial City Consumers Consuming Commission. I don't remember what all the C stand for. All right, well, there's Gillen. Here's Greythroat. Okay, thanks. Over here. Come here. Yes, what is it?
You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall.
Sounds very sus.
We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters.
Oh.
I'm sure you're familiar with these despicable beings.
Yes, terrible.
The innocent as if they were cattle.
Yes, terrible beings.
This group was formed to combat them.
Yeah, very good.
Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle.
Yes, terrible things, vampires. Yes, but totally bad. Totally bad they are. But anyway, what's the deal with your vampire hunting then?
Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one, until now.
Okay, cool, yep.
It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Genseric is a vampire, and has already claimed one victim.
Who killed someone?
That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire, and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again.
Okay, you might need to tell us a bit more, though.
A few nights ago, I was roaming the city, as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry.
Right.
I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck.
Oh dear.
That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him.
Okay, well, alright. How do I find him? That is very bad. How do I find him?
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night.
Of course you do. Alright. Anything else you can tell us about Roland?
His home is located in the Temple District, right across the garden from my home, in fact. Ironic, isn't it?
Yes. And what about vampires?
Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such trickery makes them difficult to find.
It does.
You may ask Gillen Norvallo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. They've learned much.
Yeah, Chris, you're a good point. We meet at night. Is that the safest time to be meeting about hunting vampires?
Who knows when Roland may strike again? You must hurry.
Well, we have extensive knowledge on the topic, given that, This is snob him off, he did. Yeah, well, they haven't figured out that we are a vampire yet either, so, alright. I'd say that we're a good vampire. We're mostly a good vampire. We have done thieving and assassinations, though. Gillen, what do you say?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Okay, well, tell us more about vampires.
It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious.
Okay, what about Roland?
Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor girl. We must avenge her death.
We will. We shall. Let's find out more before we jump to conclusions.
Vampires are clever, so watch your back.
I will, thank you. Good tips there. Grey throat.
How can I be of service?
You don't have a grey throat, so what's the deal with that? What can you tell us about vampires?
A vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh, it will burn as if on fire.
It depends on which vampire mod you're using, and on which Elder Scrolls game you're playing. Alright, what can you tell us about Roland?
Roland was very much the loner. He never married, and was rarely seen outside his house. I'm surprised his secret wasn't discovered sooner.
Okay, well, that's not very helpful.
Be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
Yes, they are. And we are deceiving everyone very well. Quest log says, to locate Roland, Segura suggested I search his home in the Temple District. Okay, well, let's go and do that. Oh, that's what we're gonna...
Are you not feeling well?
So you're the bodyguard, are you? Everyone's got Daedric armor these days, it would seem. Houses nearby, that's not far away. Is it this one? Roland. Jen Serik's house. We can break in here. Oh, took a bit more effort, but we got there. I've arrived at Roland's house. I should begin to search the place for any clues as to his whereabouts. Oh, let's have a look in this nice chest here. Nope. Just some shit pants. Handbill. When you need protecting, wear armor made at the best defense. Will keep you safe from the sharpest blades. Nope, don't need that. Shopping list. Apples, onions, lard, cheese, milk. That's very un-vampire-like. Now, the basement is where all the dodgy things happen, but let's first check the bedroom. What is in here? Not very vampire-y, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, jewelry box. Anything good? Difficult lock. Ebony diamond ring and some gold. Not considered stealing, which is interesting. On his desk. Handbill again. If you need quality arms and armor, stop at a fighting chance. I have shopped there. What's in this chest, which is very hard? Giggity. How much? Say, no, nothing. Body bed. Blue suede shoes. All ready for Elvis to sing about. What's in here? Chainmail and iron. Nope, none of those are very valuable. All right, to the basement. Let's see what dodgy dealings are occurring in Roland's basement. More handbills. He's got lots of shops. Lots of posters for different shops for some reason. Three Brothers, Best Defense. What's going on here? Got like a little bar in his man cave. That's pretty cool. Skooma. Why have we got skooma? But anyway, yoink. We'll grab the skooma. Sea Stride and Might. We are struggling to find clues though. What does map say? Is there a hidden passageway? They're all fronts for the Vampire Guild. Ooh, maybe. Shopping list. Same again. What is going on? I have... It's all wine. Alright. And we're struggling, and there's no hidden trapdoors that I can see. Is genuinely not helpful. Got a flower. Inkwell. None of it, nothing here incriminates him so far. Just weird that he's got so many handbills, posters. Maybe those are his intended victims, Grizz. I don't know. So Frosty, you had to talk to the vet. You found more thinning patches on Buffy's legs. Oh, she might have to stay on hormone supplements for life. Oh, damn. Medamount be less than $20 a year. Well, that's good. It'd be more costly to do the consultations. Yeah, consultations for vets and doctors is expensive. Oh, sounds like we've got a good vet, though. Glad to hear that Buffy's getting the attention she needs. Ah, here we go. Love letter from Rolfina. That could be juicy. Aha! After searching Roland's home, I found a letter written to Roland from his girlfriend. It mentions a cabin where the two would meet. It's located east of the city in the Great Forest. I think this may be where Roland could be hiding. I should head out there immediately before he has a chance to escape. My dearest Roland, I cannot wait for you to return from Bravo. My heart swells with joy, as I know we will once again soon be together. I yearn for you every night, giggity, and I look beside me in my bed, and you are not there. Oh, how I wish I could have taken the journey with you, but I understand that these are dangerous times, and it would only slow you down. When you return, perhaps we should get away from the chaos of the city. Let's go back to that cabin in the woods, the one where you said we would always be safe from the world, the one where you took me in your arms and sang songs of moonlight and happiness, the one where you said, I love you. Hurry, my love, Ralphina. Let's take that note in case we need it, and away we go. Maybe we'll be busting in on them hooking up and it's all a misunderstanding. Okay, show us where we're going. Gotta get out of the city first and then head around to the eastern side. Okay. Roland Jenseric's cabin is up here. Let's fast travel to the cave and then jump on our horsey horse. Shade likes to watch or be watched. Ah, come on, Grizz. You know I'm a doer, not a watcher. That's why I stream things. Oh, what's going on down here? What are you fighting? Oh, that's a Minotaur. Oh, help the guard. You big bastard. Now, dagger out. Oh, that dagger didn't trap the soul. My bad. Right, he did. Oh, your horse is dead. Oh no, poor horse. No loot. And now he's got to walk on foot. He's like, never mind. See you later. Okay, see ya. See ya, guard man. Frosty, nothing wrong with a voyeurism kink. Absolutely correct. If anything, I would be the one who feeds the voyeurism kinks. We don't kink shame here. Absolutely correct. Well done, Grizz. Right on the money. Well, let's bust in and see what old Roland and Ralphine are up to. Maybe we can join in on Roland and Ralphine. Maybe they're looking for a bit of extra company. Alright, it's got a pretty nice cabin. This is nice. I've arrived at Roland's cabin. I should proceed inside if he's here. I should be cautious, as Cyrodiil warned me that vampires could be very dangerous. Well, they're not going to be any more dangerous than we are, but anyway, let's, I guess, do a hard save and sneak in. There he is.
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone.
What are we here for? You being a vampire?
Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures?
Cyrodiil says you're a vampire.
That bastard. Cyrodiil dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire.
Interesting. Can you elaborate, please?
I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Calm down and explain, Roland. What's going on?
I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her.
Oh.
Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Cyrodiil looking at her with those coveting eyes.
Yes?
When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
Oh, no. So what happened that night? What really happened?
I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Cyrodiil stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Cyrodiil. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone.
Oh dear.
I was no equal to Cyrodiil. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Smart. Very smart. Okay. Well, why didn't you tell someone?
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Cyrodiil was a respected member of the community.
Mm-hmm.
They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts.
Oh, that's very rough. All right, what else can you tell us about him being a vampire?
I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
Well, no, that would be silly.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
Too. Okay, so what else about the vampires?
As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Cyrodiil outside during that time of day.
Okay. Again, depends on which game and which mod you're using, but yes. What else can you tell us about Cyrodiil?
I know about Cyrodiil and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally.
Okay.
I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try.
All right, well, that's what we're doing.
Remain leery of Cyrodiil. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
So he's in fact the vampire, hanging out with a couple of other vampire hunters. What's this? Check him with silver. Yeah, let's put some silver against his skin and see what he does. Alright, so they're fake vampire hunters. Get back on our horse. Get back into the city. Stab him with a stake. If he burns up, he's a vampire. If he bleeds to death, he is innocent. Yes, but at least he's innocent, right? Alright, we've maybe managed to bug out getting our horse inside, so let's just keep riding around since it's faster. Where do we need to go? Into... Oh, we're encumbered. My bad. There we go, that's fixed it. So into the bookshop we go. Riz, you reckon the rest are vamp hunters and he's a wolf in sheep's clothing? Yeah. I was going to suspect they were all vampires for a second, but... yeah, I reckon he's the only one. Very smart what he's doing.
Good morning.
Bookshop open? It is. Into the bookshop. Phintius, I need to ask you some questions, sir.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Oh yes, that's right, we're a knight from the Knights of the Nine still. What do you know about Cyrodiil?
I'm not really at liberty to discuss my customers with strangers.
Okay, well, what about if they're super dodgy?
I'm not really at liberty to discuss my customers with strangers.
Sure. But, can I maybe persuade you to talk to me for a second?
We'll see.
And let's do some speechcraft. He likes jokes and boasting.
What a great... Oh, that's great. Don't try to manipulate me. We understand each other perfectly. What a thoughtful gift. It's not bad.
Now he loves us. What can you tell us about Cyrodiil now?
Cyrodiil? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly.
Memorial Cave. Sounds like a good place for a lair, don't you think?
Yes. It's outside of the Imperial city. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard.
Okay.
I just assumed Cyrodiil had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Cyrodiil's a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that.
Yeah, don't admire him too much.
I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map.
That's great. Thank you very much. That is very helpful, Phintius. We'll see you later.
Good day.
So, Grizz, you say kill the entire town. Well, first, kill the vampire hunters just to be safe in case they are vampires. In fact, kill the entire town just in case. Feed the anarchy. The cheese lord must be appeased. Sheogorath himself. The Daedric Prince of Madness. Says Grizz. Your inner chaos goblin is running free this week. Anarchy! Alright, let's go outside and let's find out where this memorial cave is. Active quest, show on map. Oh, it's not too far. Let's go to Fort Magia. Just follow the waterways around. Once we fight this dickhead wolf. Yeah, fucking idiot. Turn off night vision. Where's my horse? There we go. Alright, riding in the rain. A little bit of pop in. Never mind that. Don't let it break the immersion. Oh, we're here already. That was fast. Okay, here is Memorial Cave. It is carved into a rock and somehow goes underground. In we go. Oh, oh, and we've reached stage 4 vampirism. Ourselves. Which is ironic. Now we look super vampiric ourselves. And we're just escaping the daylight. I've entered Memorial Cave. It is now being used as a vampire den. I need to see if I can find Cyrodiil in here and put a stop to his charade. Alright, perfect. We are a stage 4 vampire, looking as vampiric as possible. Using all of our vampire abilities, let's get on with it. Itchy knees, tomorrow you're going to try and summon your keys like that horse. If you lost your keys, have you? Oh, hang on, why is this on fire? Somehow it's got a soul gem, so we'll take the soul gem. What have we got here? How many vampires are we going to find? Let's shield up. Vampire Scout. Down she goes. Some interesting pieces. We'll take that scroll. We'll take that. Oh yeah, glass greaves. They're worth a bit. You can keep the rest. Alright, local map says. What have we got here? I think something to look at in here first. Can we feed on vamps? We can. There's nothing that stops that from happening in Oblivion. I don't remember what the case is in Skyrim. I think you probably can in Skyrim as well. So at some stage, maybe what we shall do is feed upon. Do you get bonuses? By default, no. I'm interested to maybe put some bonuses into my vampire mod that we're using. The one that I've been creating. If I drain a victim to death, including a vampire, we get permanent bonuses. He did. Take the expensive loot. For example, what we can do is... where is it? It's a spell called... It's an ability. A vampiric ability. Mesmerizing Slumber. Put them to sleep. Yes, go to sleep. And now we can feed and drain them to death. Drain and kill. Permanent bonus. You exsanguinate a hostile target, draining them dry. Choose which attribute to increase by +1. Magicka. We want lots of Magicka. Drain the hostile target, further embracing the dark side of vampirism with a total of 31 victims drained. Now remember, we drained a lot of people for the Dark Brotherhood questline. So, the way I've built it, I was saying, Grizz, if you drain them to death, you should res them as a non-vamp. That's it, res them as a zombie. I like it. That's a good idea. Bonuses for recycling. The way I've built the mod is if you drain a non-hostile target, so if they're friendly, you get a bonus to all 3. magicka, health, and stamina, because ultimately that's quite the feat and the and the risk you're taking there. If it's a hostile target, you have to pick one. There's millions of hostile targets out there. Take their vamp into you. Name of the sex tape. Well, there's a term for it. It's called diablerie. Draining another vampire dry to try and gain their vampiric powers. That's called diablerie. It's in Vampire the Masquerade, and I've thought about trying to do something similar in my mod. Maybe I should make it. If you'd manage to drain another vampire, you get further bonuses. I don't have... Oh yes, I do have Staff of the... say we could... Can we res? There we go. That's what you wanted, isn't it, Grizz? We've resurrected the vampire for like, I don't know, 30 seconds or a minute or something. But she's going to blow our cover, so let's just kill it. Killed it again. Dead again. Plus one idea. Great idea. Plus one as well. There you go. That's 3 votes. Okay, so what are you saying? I should make more bonuses for draining vampires, for doing diablerie? What would the bonuses be? Would they be different to training normal victims, Grizz? How dark is it in here, by the way? It's pretty dark. Diabloism. What would the bonus be? What would you gain from it, Grizz? What are you proposing? Help me augment my mod. I think I've got some more. Yes, I do have some more soul gems to fill. Stronger carry. Speed, stronger carry. Be better looking. You become better looking from draining vampires. Well, if we'd like, what we can do is we can drain these ones. Have a face like Brad Pitt. Down you go. Half the Nightblade. Nope, we'll grab that. We'll grab that. Oh, that's worth a bit. Our carry weight's getting a little bit high, though. Anyway, we'll take it. So, if we conduct diablerie and drain another vampire dry, we should get their abilities to look like Brad Pitt. Is that what you're proposing, Grizz? Shall call it Grizz's Mask of Beautification. Could you use it in the resurrected body to store souls in it? Put like a big, like a big fighting souls gem. So put the soul gem in the corpse to empower it. Is that what you're suggesting? That's not a bad idea for some sort of necromancy thing. That could be cool. Ah, that's not a bad idea for a necromancy mod I've been thinking about doing in Skyrim. Let's go invisible. Hey, let's get some more slumber. Look at this vampire. The vampire bard. Yeah, sleep, my pretty, sleep. Fear make brain work goodera. Or not goodera. Brain and kill. Oh, she's dead. Oh, hang on. Give me the bonus to magicka, please. Let's get some loot. Ebony short sword. That's worth a lot. That's worth a lot. That's all not worth much. Doesn't beer and wine? Beer and wine make you smarter, Grizz? I remember when I was, I think when I was in high school or something, someone a bit older I knew who liked to have some drinks. His theory was, it's like not like the running bulls, like the herd effect, right? You look at a herd of wildebeest or a herd of cattle. They're only as strong as their weakest member. And his thing was, your brain and the brain cells are the same. It's only as strong as its weakest parts. So have some alcohol to kill off the weakest parts, and therefore your brain is stronger. That sounds like a fun theory. Alright, this one's got ebony armor, but no shoes. Whoa, invisible. That's not invisible. That's invisible.
He was here a second ago.
It was here a second ago. Blade Weaver Scimitar. And... oh, we are over encumbered. We have picked up too many things. Thought I could carry more. Oh, is it because we've jumped back to stage 1 vampirism? Have I got all my shady gear on? I think I have. What rings are we wearing? Khajiit and Steelskin. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's drop something heavy. What don't we need? Don't need whatever that is. Alright, done. The Chris, you're old, full of useless facts. Definitely full of beer. It's Friday, yeah? Oh, it's Fridays. I was going to say it's Friday somewhere, right? No, not quite, but... always like the saying, oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, I missed. He silenced us. Short Sword of the Inferno. Too much good loot I want to be picking up now. God damn it. Spring steel leather. That's a bow. It's a pretty average. Why is that worth so much? Well, I picked it up, and now I've got too much stuff. Once again. The glass gladius. Too shiny anyway. Alright, let's check out these pockets here. This is quite... oh, that looks like a makeshift prison pen. That is a bit shit. That is horrific. They've kept some on there until they've fed on them to death. Where we need to go is over here. This loops around. It probably does. Okay, well, we'll loop around later. Go and suss out. This where we need to be going. Roland. No, Roland was the good guy. The guy we have to talk to. Vampire Sorcerer. Whoa, shit. Yep, huh? Ow! I'm liking my new destruction spells. They are super powerful. Dagger of Shattering. That's worth a lot of money too. Ooh, that's a lot of dead people in here. Oh man. Why are you vampires gonna be so bad and evil? We don't have to be evil vampires. That's a key. Yoink. Right, well, I kind of want to feed on more of these guys. These evil vampires. Sleep. And we've hit stage 4 vampirism. Go to sleep. Yes, yes. Feed. It's not evil, it's just efficient. Yeah, thanks. It's Ryan Boy. Thanks for coming, Ryan Boy Productions. Alright, let's drain and kill this guy. I will boost my magicka, please. Train a hostile target, further embracing the dark side. Yes, very good. You got superior alien war dagger. Also not bad. We'll leave it. It's like corpse lasagna. Oh, all the corpses laid upon each other. Corpse lasagna. This guy's more recent, but still pretty dead. He's been dead for a while. What do we have in here? Look at these traps they've put here. Oh. Try and make noise so we can't sneak up on him.
Did you really think that I'm surprised to see you here? I let you find me. What better place to get rid of you than all the way out here?
Oh, well, is that
no
right?
No messy bodies left behind. No evidence. I was sloppy last time with Roland's lover, and I won't make the same mistake twice. After I'm through with you, I'll find Roland and finish what I started. I knew hiring you was a mistake, but I had to keep up appearances.
Mm-hmm.
The damned Order insisted we get you into the picture. I think after I'm done with Roland, Gillen and Greythroat will have to be dealt with. Quite a list of things to do, wouldn't you say? Well, enough of my monologue. Time to feed.
Dumbass here. Still hasn't figured out. We are also vampire. Look at this. Draining vampire spell. Yes. Delicious. Your essence. It fuels me so.
Ha! You'll never... Oh!
I've slain Cyrodiil. I should return immediately to Roland's cabin and give him the news. First, let's steal Cyrodiil's stuff. He's got some glass equipment that's too heavy for me to carry. We've got a scroll. We've got his house key. And vampire dust. It looks like a troll doll. That's a rave. I know. That haircut is the worst haircut in this game. And so many high elves and wood elves have it. The worst. Oh, we opened the container with a key. What is in here? There's bugger all in here. There's gonna be an expensive book. Black arrow. Oh, marksman. Okay, it's a marksman training book. Thanks, I guess. Potion of cure disease. Yeah, we'll grab it. Anything else in here? He was a bad vampire. Why can't they be good vampires like us? Oh, repair hammer. Yeah, I forget. I need to actually repair things. Let's forget to do that in this game. Alright, well that mission's complete. Let's explore the rest of the cave. So it's Ryan Boy. You can't say you're overly excited for Starfield, but hopefully good 40k mods? Well, I remain optimistic. It has a potential to be a bit bland, but Starfield is something that Todd Howard has been wanting to do for like a decade. So I'm hoping because he wanted to do it so badly that it's actually decent. However, I have seen the gameplay, and whilst it looks okay, that's just it. It looks okay. It doesn't look amazing. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. The problem is, it's a Bethesda game in the creation engine, so I'm sure there's going to be a bajillion bugs at launch, so I can't play it at launch. Wait for the unofficial patches to come out from the modding community, and then watch as the rest of the Bethesda company be dicks to their modding community. Ah, am I too cynical already? Come on, Todd Howard. Pull it back. Make it good. Make it decent. Make the company do right by their modders and consumers. We can hope, right? We can dream. Skyrim's upgrade to Anniversary Edition was a punch to the face. Skyrim Anniversary Edition is an absolute horrendous piece of shit. and Bethesda should be slapped for it, and the people that drove it should be sacked. Because all it is just a bloodthirsty is not correct because there's no blood. It's a greedy money grab where they're trying to sell you the same copy of the game that they've already got and the Creation Club content, which they don't even make, in a bundled up thing. Now, it comes at a discount. Sure, it's a discounted if you consider buying the whole game and all the Creation Club. But to make things worse, in doing so, they changed and updated some of the binaries and DLL files in the game, which meant that the script extender didn't work, which meant that the modding community had to re-engineer the Skyrim script extender for many free mods to work. Bethesda didn't have to do it that way, and they could have also helped the modding community. No, they didn't. Not happy. Skyrim Special Edition, however, was genuinely value for money, because it was an engine upgrade which is far superior, it's far more stable, and if you already owned the original Skyrim, you got it for free. Back in the days when Bethesda were actually doing right by their consumers. So I just hope that with Starfield and Todd Howard hopefully maybe having a positive influence, I don't know. Make Bethesda good again. That's what we want. They were amazing. With Fallout 76 and the Creation Club and the Anniversary Edition, not happy. So Ryan Boy, the modders panicked together and literally created a tool that pushed back the version of Skyrim to an older version. That's right. They did. Initially, they created... Yes, a way to downgrade your Skyrim exe and DLL files to the old version so that the script extender would still work. Whilst the script extender programming community, which is far more hardcore and difficult, they eventually have updated the script extender to handle this, but it shouldn't have happened in the first place. You know, Bethesda don't need to be complete fuckwits about it. And that's exactly what they've done in this scenario. It just sucks because I genuinely love their games. And I really enjoy making mods for them. Oh shit, what did I pick up that's too heavy? I picked up a potion. Let's just drop this book on the ground so we can get out. Alright, this dodgy memorial cave is complete. We have slain all the vampires. We have diablerized a bunch of them. I like Grizz's idea. What I might do is further enhance my vampire mod so that if you drain another vampire, you get some other kind of bonus. Alright, and it is evening time. It is dusk. Go visit Roland. Give him the good news. I apologize if I get on rants a bit too much. I am passionate about these games. I'm passionate about gaming. And I very much dislike the fuckwits that exist in upper management of gaming studios. Roland!
I hope you're here to bring me good news.
I think I am. So Cyrodiil, he did.
He's dead?
Hmm.
Thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes, I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements and meet me in Cyrodiil's basement.
Oh, you're going to be the new leader or something, are you? What else about Cyrodiil?
Let us never speak of that abomination again.
All right. And how about vampires?
Horrid creatures. I hope we never see one in the Imperial city again.
Yeah, totally. Totally, yeah, definitely. All right, so we'll see you there.
I'll see you in the Imperial
Racist. He's racist against vampires. Ryan Boy, so the Skyrim script extended community could make a better version of the creation kit. I mean, actually make it more friendly for the community that's keeping them alive. I agree. Having spent a lot of time in the creation kit and the forums, I'm
Hello again, my friend.
I'm a bit frustrated by some of it. Because I think the way it works is internal to Bethesda, they've got the creation kit, I suspect a better version of with better tooling. I don't know, I'm speculating. But also they have their own documentation and resources, which I believe is separate to what the community builds with, like... What does it tell us to go back inside there? We've done that part of the quest. Oh, so it is. Let's just travel into the city. But I believe the modding community has to create their own wikis through research and discovery. They don't even get the information from Bethesda. So all the documentation, I believe, is built from the community. Like I say, I don't know that for sure. Feels like that's the case, from the way I read it. But yeah, it's separate. We don't get access to all their tools, yeah. And then a lot of the time, the modding is usually more innovative and better. I'm heavily biased though, because I play modded games in all games that I play, not just Bethesda games. But I've also created a couple of mods, a couple of which are successful mods, a couple not so successful. And I intend to do more. So Frosty, you honestly don't have much hope for Starfield, but then you've been enjoying a lot of games from the devs that don't just release the same game over and over again. Yeah, fair enough, whilst not fixing the bugs and new bugs. Yeah, well, Bethesda needs to do better with their bug handling and bug management, and some of their gameplay design choices. So one of the most frustrating things about Skyrim is it was designed... not designed. Some elements of it were not at all designed with mods in mind. Vampirism, for example, makes it very, very challenging by default to do anything. I'm in the wrong house. No, I need to go to Cyrodiil's house, not Roland's house. Talking and multitasking. But vampirism has a lot of hard coding in the scripts specific to the vanilla races. So anyone who uses custom races, and that's one of the most popular mod types, this doesn't work. Well, not easily, not without other mods to intervene. Things like that don't need to be done that way. Alright, let's go down here into the basement. What have we got? Roland. What are you doing? Have you reformed? Yes, hello, Mr. Blondie Man.
It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live on.
Excellent.
Not only that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member.
Okay.
If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you.
Oh, what services?
In addition, we'd like to reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight.
Okay, Ring of Sunfire. Very good. What else about Cyrodiil?
Let us never speak of that abomination again.
Very good. Okay, and vampires?
At least there are a few less vampires in the world now. Well done. But there are more of these creatures that still roam Cyrodiil.
Okay.
If any of our books can help you in the cause of destroying more, you're welcome to read them.
Thank you.
Since you're an honorary member of the Order, if you bring back proof you've slain a vampire, we'd be glad to compensate you.
Okay, what proof are you talking?
Bring back the vampire dust from their remains. That should be proof enough.
Okay, I've been collecting vampire dust from every vampire we've killed in this game. I have a lot. Okay, well, let me sell the dust to you.
Excellent. Another vampire has been slain. Here's your reward.
Did you take all of them? 250 gold. There.
May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
Thank you, I guess. Especially because sunlight, if we're in the earlier stages of vampirism, doesn't hurt us. So it's a reagent. So it looks like he's taken... Nope, I've still got 29 vampire dust. Hey.
Our brother returns to the fold.
Yes, vampireness.
Excellent.
You're going to pay me 250 gold per vampire dust. Dude, that's a lot of money. We'll take it. That's a few grand. Give me the cash. Just bear with me whilst I spam through his dialogue. Oh, we've done it all, have we?
Return to me when you have slain another vampire, and the Order will gladly reward you.
Oh, thank you very much. I should go. All right.
May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
Speaking of sunlight, what does this ring do that you gave us? Something about a ring of sunlight, sunfire. Resist disease and reflect spell. That's not bad. 25% spell reflection. That's pretty cool. I'll hang on to that one. So, it's your boy Ryan. The best way to play Skyrim is a modded vampire. Trying to get a bunch of mods to work together, bash them, patch exec, it's a headache. Yes, it is. I intend on doing some modding tutorials for Skyrim. I know a lot of other people have done them. A lot of people have built their own YouTube channels on that. I will have a slightly different flavor to it in that I am actually a mod author, and also I've done a lot with modding the vampire system in Skyrim, so I actually know the complexities of how that system is implemented in the game. I have thought about doing my own vampire mod, but I tend to like Ine Shayon's mods. Sacrosanct was cool, but I'm thinking of doing his, was it Sacrilege, the lesser modded version, but maybe sprinkling some of my own mods on top of it. Don't know yet, lots of time to figure that out. Alright, vampire hunters, do you have anything else to say?
Yes, brother.
What do you think of Roland?
He's a fine man and an honored brother.
Alright, and Cyrodiil?
I'm astounded that the very thing we decided to fight turned out to be in our midst.
Yes. Terrible, that. Can't believe that happened. Ooh, vampire.
I'm afraid there isn't much more I can tell you. Perhaps one of our books can answer any more questions you may have.
Probably not.
And
Greythroat.
What can the Order help you with, brother?
What do you think of Roland?
I'm pleased to call him brother.
And Cyrodiil?
He was a traitor. Thanks to you, the Order lives on. Long live the Order.
Yes, long live the Order. And vampires?
Touching a vampire, or even the corpse of a vampire, can result in infection. Do be careful. If you want to know more, browse our library.
It's not that contagious, my friend. It's fine. Okay.
Vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
Yes, they are. Oh boy, you don't know how much they are. Alright, let's bust out. So, let's find our next Imperial City quest to undertake. Although I noticed that it's midnight, so might have to go sleep somewhere. Can we sleep upstairs in Cyrodiil's house, perhaps? Because we want to talk to people during the daylight. Oh. Still locked, it would seem. Maybe there wouldn't be deceit if you just let us eat you. Oh, hello.
It's time for you to leave, my friend.
So his guard man is still here. Who the fuck are you anyway? Alright. So we're allowed in Cyrodiil's house, but we're not allowed upstairs in the quarters where his man lover appears to be. Alright. Show us the map. Let us go have a snooze. We are the Archmage. So we have free accommodation in the Mage College. The university. Just a few quick loading screens away. Right, let's sleep for 8 hours. Then let's go back out into the city to see what's going on. See what else we can learn. What else might be happening? Because we've been avoiding rumors and avoiding other topics about the Imperial city so far. Let's delve into them. I should have stored some of the loot we've picked up on the horse, but I forgot to do that. Excuse me,
What
Julian.
can I help you with?
Can we talk to you about the city stuff? Oh, we can invest in your shop, apparently. Oh, we must have got high enough in mercantile for that. Nerdroot, actually, that's an interesting one. I've collected a whole bunch of Nerdroot, and I haven't kicked off the quest for it. Let's ask about that. Tell us about Nerdroot.
No. Never seen one of those before. Strikingly beautiful.
Really?
If you find yourself in Skingrad, drop in on the alchemist Sindarian. His speciality is plants, and I bet he could tell you more.
All right, well, let's do that then. Skingrad. Very good. Thank you.
Safe travels.
Greetings,
Thank you.
Guildmate.
Yep. Skingrad, Sindarian. Now, interestingly, you actually also technically meet Sindarian in Skyrim. Although he hasn't fared so well. But I know, therefore, he's got to be an elf. Some kind. Because Skyrim takes place like, is it 400 years from now? 300 or 400 years away? Skyrim the game. Not Skyrim the location.
Hail, good citizen.
Yes.
How can I be of service?
Yes, thank you. Let's store some stuff in our saddlebags that we don't need right now. Yeah, store all these heavy things. I will sell at another time and realize once more I've got too much stuff and too much money. Love this soundtrack. Alright, that'll do for now. Hard save. On to Skingrad we go. Where are we going? Over here. Not too far. Find Sindarian. What does he know about Nerdroot? So I have collected a bunch. I don't know if I've collected enough, though.
Are you not feeling well?
I'm fine, thank you. In here we're going. Into the inn. And...
Hello there.
Sindarian's cellar. That's weird. That's where we're going. Oh, he's got quite the laboratory set up. Oh, and a bed. Very cozy. And some void salts. We like void salts. And he is an elf. He's a high elf. Hello, sir.
So, you've brought something for me to examine.
How do you know that? What do you know about the Nerdroot?
Yes. This is a genuine Nerdroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
Sure. Yes? What do you have in mind?
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nernroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
Very good. Okay, well, tell me more about Nernroot.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nernroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
Of course. All right, so what's this elixir of exploration?
The elixir of exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind.
Yes, what does
The
it do?
formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nernroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free.
Okay.
The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nernroot.
Okay, I guess. What's this missive? We just got a Nernroot missive given to us. This brings me to my next subject, the glowing root known as Nernroot. Although the oddly tenacious root grows almost anywhere a significant body of water is present, this root is extremely rare, and I believe soon to become extinct. I myself have yet to come across one of the gnarled shoots, as they're rarely in sight of the roads that cross Cyrodiil. According to the records of the Imperial herbalist Chivis Regillium, the Nernroot once flourished and could be found all over the country, but he suspected a cataclysmic event severely stunted their growth. Although many scholars reject the proposal that the sun's death event of the First Era, 668, catastrophically affected plant life, Chivius feels the Nernroot's lineage was damaged by the lack of sun for a full year. Whereas the other plant species tend to find a way, Nernroot's mysterious magical nature made it especially susceptible to this climate shift. Whilst this may or may not be the case, it is certainly true that the recorded sightings of Nernroot are declining as the years pass. The most perplexing facet of Chivius' studies is that his notes describe the root as having a yellowish glow. Contrary to this fact, the Nernroot of today has a soft bluish or whitish glow. Unfortunately, since not many studies of the Nernroot were performed from Chivius' day until now, it is unknown when or why this occurred. What I'm proposing today is the Nernroot, even though merely a plant, sensed impending extinction and therefore changed its own nature to survive. One of the more obvious facets of today's Nernroot that supports this theory is the fact that it can now survive underground without any sunlight at all. While it's true that generally only mosses and fungi grow in these environments, I have two signed dispositions by persons claiming they sighted the Nernroot in deep caves. Not once in Chivius' copious notes is there a subterranean Nernroot mentioned. But how could this be? How could a surface-dwelling plant suddenly begin appearing in new locations radically different from its normal habitat? The answer, my fellow alchemists, is nestled within Chivius' own notes. Although he spends a great deal of time with the Nernroot in his laboratory, the one thing he neglected to test at a high enough level of detail was the soil. As stated previously, Chivius felt that the sun's death, the eruption of Red Mountain, contributed to the demise of the Nernroot. Agreed. My amendment to that proposal is that the ash that fell from the sky that entire year mixed with the soil, and again, due to the magical nature of the root, contributed to the aforementioned changes. The ash became a catalyst of sorts, forcing a change in the very makeup of the Nirnroot. Although very little ash from that dark time remains, I have done tests on newer ash samples sent to me from Vardenfell. They show little to no magical properties, certainly none of which could affect a plant to that magnitude. However, the rare occurrence of what's known as ash salt in the normal ash does contain very potent magical abilities. In fact, some native Dunmer are said to harness that ability to create a cure for the blight, which pervaded their realm many years ago. Now, I believe that happened in the events of Elder Scrolls III Morrowind. I feel this magic meshed with the Nirnroot's inherent magic caused the radical change. In essence, the root healed itself. Fucking hell, this is a long missive. To surmise, my two proposals are certainly linked. The plant needed to survive and therefore a byproduct of its destructor to do so. No other plant in nature has ever come close to this metamorphosis. I feel the Nirnroot has accomplished in a relatively short amount of time what it would take other species millions of years to complete. Although that's interesting because there also hasn't been millions of years in the origins of the realm of Aetherius, the planet Nerd. Never mind, I'm getting sidetracked. Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain. The Nirnroot is on a path to destruction. It contains untapped potential to create potions, the likes of which have never been seen in our day. I propose to you today that we divert a small portion of our funds to an expedition to collect some of these roots to study. I have outlined this proposal for your perusal after this section of the symposium. Please seriously consider this proposal before it becomes too late and the Nirnroot becomes nothing but a memory. Thank you for your time. That was a hell of a speech there, Sinderian. Well, he does go on an expedition because we actually find Sinderian in Skyrim when we play the Elder Scrolls IV Skyrim, which takes place, I think, 300 to 400 years from now. I can't quite remember, something like that. And he's on an expedition into Blackreach because there's Nirnroot down there, and ultimately he also finds Crimson Nirnroot. Now, I think they occur in the Dragonborn DLC. But yes, Sinderian, we do find him, but unfortunately we find him unalived. Okay, I've now found a total of 10 Nirnroot. I should return to Sinderian in Skidrad so he can begin creating an elixir of exploration from them. All right, that's a lot of talking, but we've got it. Here you go, Sinderian.
How goes the search?
I already have them. Nirnroot, here we go.
If you need to know more about the Nirnroot, read the missive.
I don't need to. Although what is cool is in Skyrim, the Nirnroot also makes like a chiming sound. In Oblivion, they hadn't done that. Or do I not have it on me? Is it in... I got it stored in the horse. Nirnroot, yes. I've got 6 here. I reckon the rest is in the horse. So I need 10.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
I am. Especially because I've been talking to another well-known alchemist. Let's get outside. Let's go visit the horse. Let's get the rest of our Nirnroots. Go to the stables. Fast travel. Why is there a sheep running? Okay, see ya. Alright, Shadowmere, let's check our pockets. Nirnroot. Here we go, there's a whole bunch in here. Oh, game crash. Rude. Alright, let's update our stats, our playthrough stats. So rude. Another game crash. Try that again, shall we? Generally speaking, we don't do too bad with game crashes. We'll only average about 1 per stream session. Managed to stabilize it pretty well, even considering all the mods we have. Oh, and...
How goes this?
So.
Be careful in shade leaf copse. No telling what else resides.
Shade leaf copse. Must be, that's a weird name for a place.
How do you...
Copse. Heard that term before. C-O-P-S-E. There it is. He reckons there's a bunch in there, but we don't even need to go there. We've already got some. Let's try this again, Shadowmere. Grab some Nernroot. Yoink. And there goes the silly sheep running by. You do you silly bastard. Alright, let's go back inside. Back into Skingrad. Haha, Tired Monkey's got the sheep emoji, even more impressive. Nice. Perfectly fitting. With the beast taming mod I'm making for this game, I'm gonna tame myself a sheep. Gonna be awesome. Else God Hater. That is a hell of a name. You hate the gods. I wonder if she's got some interesting stories we can delve into when we do some Skidgrad quests. Alright, Sinderian.
How goes the search?
I have them. I have all of them. Nernroot.
If you need to know more about the Nernroot, read the missive.
Okay, we did. How about some elixirs of exploration?
Fantastic. You actually found 10 of the Nernroot. I'll begin making the elixir of exploration right away.
You do that.
According to my research from the tome, I'll need at least 20 more Nernroot to make the next magnitude of elixir. In any case, if you come back in about 24 hours, I should have the weaker elixir ready for you.
Okay. So we are going to need some more. Well, why don't we go up to this cave and collect a bunch more then, shall we? Alright, so it's Turdus, 11 AM. So it's 11 AM Tuesday. Or is Turdus Thursday? I can never quite remember what the days equate to. The Tired Monkey, you wonder if there's a mod that lets you use different animals as mounts. Not that I've seen, but I also haven't particularly looked for it either. Because ultimately what you'd have to do is there's a different mesh file used for horses and different forms used in the game engine to allow you to mount them. But if someone's good at manipulating model files or assets, you know, NIF files, you could map a sheep over a horse somehow, perhaps. And then, ta-da, ride a sheep. Something like that. Alright, we are going? That fence is continuous from there. We'll ride around this way. I don't think I've got another 20 Nernroot for him. So let's go into Shade Leaf Copse. Clear it out. Get some more. See what this elixir does that he's making. I think we're being pursued by something. Oh, it's just a little pond area. Oh, and here is a silly doggo. There we go. Captured a soul. He could... Whoa, shit, there's a bear. It's coming right for us. And it's down 2. Okay, so... Yoink. Oh, I wonder if the Archmage's enchanted box multiplies Nernroot. Interesting. Let's go find out, shall we? Get some floating wolfy boys. Let's put that to the test. Alright, so 24 hours. That gives us enough time to test the theory. New save. Let us travel to the Arcane University. Let us put a Nernroot in the enchanted reagent box that the Archmage has, or had, until we became the Archmage ourselves. Yes, hello. Always talking to him. Yes! Such a high elf response. Such an Ultima reaction. Snobby bastards. Not as bad as a Thalmor. Okay, so in here somewhere, enchanted chest. So if we place into the enchanted chest a reagent of some kind, after I think 24 hours, it duplicates it 10 times. It worked for the void salts for me, so I could create storm atronachs. Let's see if it works with Nernroot and not tell Sinderian about it. Alright, let's do a big rest. Let's use our super power of resting. Honestly, sometimes I wish one of the powers I had in real life was the ability to command the resting like you do in so many RPGs. Sleep for 8 hours and awaken well rested. That sounds fantastic. How do I get that in real life? Unachievable, not immersive. Not believable. Right. How is it going? It has not worked. Alright. Let's just to be sure, let's just wait an additional hour. It does not work with Nernroot because Nernroot is too special. Fair enough. It's worth a shot. Meanwhile, we've passed enough time to go back to Sinderian, so that's what we'll do. So, Tired Monkey, with this hypothesis or query around a mod for different mounts, what kind of mount would you ideally like to have in Oblivion or Skyrim? Frosty, you need a restful sleep mod in your life. Me too. Only real life was so easy to mod. As long as you don't overload it and crash it.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Okay, so we are heading to Skingrad. I wish to have the more moderate version. I don't even know what the elixir does. Go and find out what the elixir does first. Riz, you want mounts where you can just piggyback right on someone. Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. I shall mount the Guardy Man. Right, back into the inn. Find Sinderian in his cellar. What does this elixir even do? And I'm guessing it's not permanent change. It'll be something that wears off. Does it give you speed and carry weight or something?
Any more luck finding Nernroot?
What about the elixir?
Here's a weak elixir of exploration. Not bad, eh? If you want more, you can buy them from me. I've discounted them for you, of course.
Of course. Weak elixir. What does it do? Weak elixir of exploration. It fortifies health for 5 minutes. Not terrible. And gives you night eye, so night vision for also 5 minutes. Not terrible, but don't really need that. Alright, well, in the meantime, we'll continue to try and find more of them. If we do, we'll come back and we'll give them to Sinderian. Yeah, Grizz, typical. First taste is free. That's how they hook you. Alright, Monkey, you want to mount and ride a piglet from Skyrim? That could be fun. I want a mechanical beast. I want to ride one of the dwarven mechanisms. Alright, if we travel back to the city... Yes, let's see if we can find out any more quests in the area. Next thing you know, you're turning tricks to get some. Hey, you got any more of that Explorer's Elixir? I need some of that Explorer's Elixir, man. I was sucking your dick from us for some Explorer's Elixir. Alright.
Are you not feeling well?
Fine.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Oh,
Breaks the law
bollocks.
on my watch.
Dude, I have a bounty of 5, and I don't even know how I got it. Let's just pay
Here's the procedure. We go...
Oh no, I don't want to do that, because I confiscate any stolen gear that you have. And I did have a bunch of stolen items. So, nope. We're save scumming back out of that one.
Any more?
Thank you. Alright, let's go. Thank you, Sinderian. Can steal it back. I don't know. Maybe you can steal your stuff back from... maybe they have like an evidence locker or something in the prison. I haven't checked. Can't be bothered dealing with it, to be honest. But one thing I do need to do is own up and increment our save scum stats. We have saved scum 25 times now. Alright, back to, I don't know, the market district. There's some more quests about. Let's see if we can find another little quest to finish off our session. In one of the games, you think we can steal it back? Oh, it could very well be this one. It could be both of them. It could be both this one and Skyrim. I just haven't tried. I hate dealing with it, so I'm just not bothered. So don't speak to the Guardians.
How goes it? Been casting some destruction spells.
Have you heard
I
any
heard
word about...
Can I help you?
Yes. What do you know about this Imperial city?
Vernado and Moro Rufus, they don't get along. I don't understand it. I just make the armor and keep it in good shape.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about there. Is that from one of the shops, perhaps? Any other rumors?
Amantius Electus is complaining about crime in the city. Someone actually broke into his house and stole his diary.
Oh yeah, I think that was us. I think we did that for one of the for one of the quests.
I heard that Sir Aaron had made himself quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I think we did that one. Oh, that's an unvoiced character from the Better Cities mod. Skipping that because that's unimmersive and annoying.
House Dress and Plalu have
Night
renounced
vision.
Have you had the pleasure
and
of
freed
staying
the
at
beast
the
folk
time
from
of settlement?
servitude.
So much jibber jabber.
It's you. Hi.
You don't know me.
Who will help an old beggar?
Irene.
I'm Irene Metric. If you needed to know more, you'd already know.
Oh, that's very cryptic. What do you know about the city?
To know the right things, you have to know the right people. Idev Lenormand, Mandil, Samuel Bantian, and Athralus are the right people.
Okay, who the hell are they? Any rumors?
I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple all on the same night.
Yep, probably. I think that's what we did.
Good day.
Tired Monkey, are we using any mods that make the AI interactions with each other more sensible? I don't think so. Not that I've consciously put on, but the bulk of the mods I'm using come from the Heartland Wabberjack mod list. So unless that includes it, but we've still observed some nonsensical NPC interactions, so honestly, not sure. Are any of these shops still open? I was talking about Ronaldo and someone else fighting.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We're fine for now. Thought it would be easier to find some nearby quests.
Good evening.
Yep, and that's another unvoiced NPC. Never mind that.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Whee.
Goodbye. Take care.
Okay, so...
Not bad. Good for
Hail,
you.
good citizen.
maybe we should head to a different part of the city we haven't been in yet. Which is the Gardens District. Now, there's some quest in our quest log about the aqueducts, but I'm not going to touch that yet because I think that might be a bigger chain. Don't have
My
time
pleasure,
for.
really.
Where be the local inn here in this part? King and Queen Tavern. That sounds like fun. Why is no one's ears rendering? Why is this person sneaking?
That's just a bad idea.
Oi,
Goodbye.
who are you? Oh, another unvoiced NPC. Alright, get out of here. Who are you? Oh my god, there's so many of these. I love the idea of more NPCs, but they just ruin the game if they're not voiced.
You've got quite the silver tongue.
We do.
Good day.
Never mind.
You too.
Good evening.
Any new books you've been reading?
I've been trying
Where
to
is
get
everyone
through
going?
Mysterious Akavir.
You have my
It's a fairly
ears.
interesting read.
That sounds interesting.
Go in the tavern. No one's in the tavern.
Hello there.
Lose the key to your house? Find Mandil. She can get in, I'll bet.
I'm glad she is willing to teach others. Lockpicking has gotten so much harder recently. It's more interesting, but it's harder.
Yes, just for scholarly purposes, I'm sure.
Good day.
Jeem.
I am Gim Jassain. We come from Blackmarsh to the city to work the waterways and water trades.
Yes. Very good. What do you know about the city?
To earn gold, Argonians must come to the city. It is a strange life. Shaped stones and white skins everywhere. But in the water, we are the masters, and white skins pay well for our skills.
Bet they do.
Good day. Dul Groshug. I could show you a thing or two about light armor. For a small consideration.
Oh, you do training, do you? All right, Imperial City.
You just have to know the right people. Look up Ida of Lenormand and Othrellis in the Elven Gardens. They're the right people.
Okay. Maybe we will. The missing body topic, I think, is actually from a different city, so I'm not going to do that here. What do you have, Beardy
Welcome
Man?
to the King and Queen Tavern. We treat all our patrons like royalty. I'm Lay Marillin, your loyal seneschal.
Okay. What do you know about Hieronymus Lex from a while back when we were doing Thieves Guild stuff?
He got reassigned. To Anvil, I think. Without him around, all this hustle and bustle about the Grey Fox will go away. I never believed in the Grey Fox anyway. I think the Imperium just made him up as an excuse to raise our taxes.
Yeah, totally. Totally, yeah, he's totally fake. Totally not real. Never mind that.
Be seeing
Okay, someone in the Gardens District or Theliosis or something. We in the Gardens District? We are. So if we just look at people's house names. The last time I tried to do this, it did not work out. House. Oh, there's Ida of Lynn Norman, so that's one of the houses that everyone says. And there's Othrelos has house. Okay, Ida. Oh, there she is.
You saved the church from that wicked old Aliad king, didn't you?
We did.
Well done.
Knights of the Nine DLC. That's exactly what we did. What do you say about the Imperial City?
It's just a sport. Chapel climbing. The watch doesn't like it, but you don't climb chapels while the watch is standing around.
What the are you talking about? Okay, well, that's not helpful or interesting. Can you train me? What do you
Let's see
train?
if we can't teach you a thing or two.
Acrobatics. Oh, we've already maxed past your abilities. All right, goodbye.
Take care.
All right, considering we're having a hard time in finding
Hail.
There's
a charge in the air.
The next quest to delve into. Go to Othrelos' house.
Are you not feeling well?
Greetings, Breton.
Is everything
Good
all
to
right?
see you.
Look a bit ill.
Are we near it? Where'd it go? Up on the left. Break in there. Quick save, break in. Otherwise we might kick off this other one I've got about waterways or aqueducts or something. Mandel and Othrelos.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief.
Ah, you're a thief person. I like to pay off my
Armand
fines.
Christoph and Scriva have special arrangements. They can make all...
Armand Christoph. We'll do that in a minute whilst I remember. And what do you say about the Imperial City?
The watch can't touch me. I'm careful, private-like. Don't like people following me.
Yes.
Sure, it makes people nervous, seeing me sneak around. Too bad. Shadow hide you.
Alright, let's get back out. Let's find Armand Christoph. I think he's based in... well, his house. Oof, maybe we'll skip that for now. He's all the way out in the waterfront. So what I do have for a quest is... well, there's an inn nearby. Take out a necromancer. Why don't we take that one on? So Maylene at the Roxy Inn in the wilderness north of the city has asked me to help her rid the area of a necromancer who calls herself Raylin the Gravefinder. Rayliv can be found in Moss Rock Cavern to the north. That sounds fun. Let's do that. Let's go take out a necromancer, clear out a cavern, fight more undead because we haven't dealt with enough undead so far. Summon horsey, onto the horsey. Ooh, and here's the Roxy Inn, so that's nice and close. I don't remember when I picked that quest up. Try not to pick up any quest whilst doing the in-between stream organization. Anyway, it's got a problem with necromancers. Let's see what we can find. I do hate fighting zombies. They're so tough and they do a shit ton of damage. What was that noise? Sounded unpleasant. lot of dead things in here already. What are you? You are a necromancer. No summoning, thank you. No summoning the dead. For you. Those, grab that. Double tap. Yeah, double tap, that's true. Rule 1. Is it rule 1 is double tap? I can't remember the rules now. I need to watch Zombieland again. Alright. Goal is here, so we're going to explore here first. Now, down this rocky way. How dark is it in here? Yeah, it's not too bad. Turn off our night vision. Couple of conjurers in here. Armor up. And sneaky backstabs. Oh, that's fun. And what's you that? Some... I was gonna say, didn't even notice. He's like, what's that? And he healed, but it wasn't enough. Well, at least now we can get through stuff faster. Poison of fumbling. Oh, drains their agility, okay. Rule 1 is cardio. Okay, is rule 2 double tap then? It's worth a lot, but shit, it's heavy. Yeah, rule 2 is double tap. Zombieland, such a good movie. Need to check it out. I haven't seen the second Zombieland, actually. Need to get onto that. Rats down. Oh, here's the rules. Okay, double tap is rule 2. Beware of bathrooms is rule 3. Rule 4 is buckle up. Travel light, don't be a hero, and limber up. That's right, because he's stretching before he does any kind of activity where he might have to either run or fight zombies. Very good. When in doubt, always know your way out. And rule 9, the buddy system. And rule 10, check the back seat. These are all very logical, very sound rules. Where are the little things? I forgot about that. Frosty glances at the list of things Shade needs to watch. Yeah, well, has everyone watching seen the second Zombieland? Is it any good is the real question, because a lot of the time sequels are not great. Come on, get this stupid... Change weapons.
Join my trophies.
Let me get your soul. Alright, heal.
Ah!
Change weapons. Oh. This is why I hate fighting zombies. They are so tough. They are slow though, so that's good. There we go. So Zombieland 2 is good. Not as good as the first, but good. Alright, duly noted. But until you see it, you can't say if I'm right. That's true. That is true. Okay, there wasn't nothing else in here apart from a big old pile of corpses. Oh, but this... Can we climb up this side? We can.
He was here a second ago.
Ooh. Was he now? Oh, they found us. Some, I don't know how, but they did. Let's summon our own minions. What's the matter getting tired? I think not, you rude bish. One conjurer down. Where's the next? Come here, you. How'd we go? Conjurers are all down. An Alien mace. Ooh. Potions are worth a bit, so we pick them up. Oh, we got a key. Summon a spider. Daedra scroll. Put on some night vision because it's dark in here. Grab some gold. Yeah. And they've been trying to build their own Frankensteins of some kind. Reanimate some flesh themselves. Hedrick mace. Grab it. Expensive. Worth money, but heavy. Okay, back to the other end of this cave dungeon area. I think this way. Thank you very much for the follow, Kung Fu Life. Now everyone needs a little more Kung Fu in their life.
He was here a second ago.
Oh, I've alerted them all because I was not sneaking as I approached the door. Oh, one thing I do need to do is repair. I haven't done that for a while. Nope, still too close to enemies. Alright, let's just fight them then. Shield up. Night vision on. Summon a Dremora. Open the key. Open the door. Oh, you look like you've got a big fancy staff. Oh, I bet that staff is mighty. You're dead, so that's okay.
Why won't you die?
Come here. Raylan the Gravefinder, here, you are the one we are looking for. Oh, she be hurting us. Let's shoot some stuff from a distance. Oh, good hit. He is down. I've slain Raylan the Gravefinder. I should return to Marlene at the Roxy Inn and deliver the good news. That we shall. Grab the staff. What have you got? An alien... What did you have? An alien mace. Anything else on you? Now that looked like a pretty gnarly looking staff. What is that? Sigil sewn staff. Fire damage, disintegrate. Oh, yeah, not bad, but it doesn't have many charges. Alien mace, meh. The staff so we can sell it. And a black soul gem. Oh, that's juicy. Use one of those. Chant more gear. And I missed what the comment about that's what she said was. Sorry, Grizz, I was too distracted. So I think we're done in here. Oh, hang on. What is this? Something about a mighty staff. Ah, yes. Fortify health tome. That's a spell to boost our health for a short period. Very good. Thing up here. One thing I need to do is I need to get a higher restoration skill point so I can cast stronger healing spells. Big staff. He goes, oh! Tired Monkey, you're so good with the emojis. I don't know how you do it. Perfect. Perfect alignment there. I like it. Whoop. Back on horse and down. Whoops. Turn down the hill. Go deliver the good news. Local necromancer dead will not be harming anyone anymore. Wakey wakey. I won't feed. There's a guard looking right there. Creepily.
I assume you've dealt with Raylan appropriately.
Well, that's a big assumption, but yes, we have.
I realize it's in poor taste to celebrate anyone's demise, but Raylan was evil through and through. You've done the right thing.
Oh, well, I do what I can.
I believe we had a contract. Here's my part.
Excellent. Thank you. Any other rumors?
Mud crabs. What's the point? Annoying buggers. Though, the meat isn't bad.
All right, thank you. Yes, Tired Monkey.
Saving my business.
It's quite funny, actually.
Get it.
Just sneeze, sorry. Yes, she sleeps behind her counter. In fact, in a lot of inns in Skyrim, the same thing happens. There's usually either a bedroom or a bedroll just tucked in behind. And so in a lot of places in Oblivion, yeah, people, especially inn owners, they just sleep nearby because they've always got to be there, I guess, for their patrons. I don't know. Do with a little sneaky feed though, so let's do a little vampiric feed just to refresh. Never noticed. Yeah, I've noticed it in a few. It doesn't seem to be in a lot, but it is there. Frosty, so you're dropping into lurk mode, no problems at all. Thanks for coming along and chatting in the first place. Hopefully on Friday we can do some power wash action perhaps. Now, what we're going to do here is, I think we've run out of small tasks I wanted to do tonight. So we might pause it, especially given that I've got a bit of a headache. Oh yeah, Sadrasa, we had something there, that's right. That was from finding an artifact in the Mages College, so we haven't done that yet. And then there's the main story, there's some of the DLCs there we haven't touched yet, so we'll come around to those. Well, Deep Scorn Hollow, I thought I already did that one. Well, that's still there. We need more Nernroot, so I need to find some more Nernroot to hand into Sinderian. Just to clear the quest, because I don't really want the potions that he makes. Cool. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is, I apologize, but I think we'll finish up a little bit earlier tonight. I've got a creeping in headache and they tend to turn into migraines if I'm not careful, so I'm going to drop off a little bit early. I do apologize. I'm sorry if you were hoping for another 20 minutes of stuff, but the next stuff we do, well, it's probably going to take longer than 20 minutes, so I don't want to go over time, definitely. Frosty, you're hissing. Bad headache. Get back. No probs. Thank you very much. All right, so next session. Grizz, you need to do the sleep thing as well. That is fair. I think a number of people were complaining at the start of the stream that they've had a hell of a start to the week yesterday, but hopefully today's been a better day for everyone. Now, next stream planned is Thursday's night session. I'm not sure if we'll be doing Doom yet. It depends on Sparkle Sources, my sister, her availability and her health. She's been unwell this week. If she's not quite up to it and we're not quite ready, that's cool. We'll do some more Oblivion. Otherwise, we may do some more Doom action. And then Friday, we will probably do some power wash simulator action. We'll chill out, we'll have some drinks, have some lols, have some banter, have the community voice chat going again. So that's a nice hangout session as well. So that's probably what we're going to look at doing. But to stay in tune with what's going on, I try to keep my Twitch profile as active as accurate as I can. But ultimately, Discord. I was going to say discount. Discord is ultimately the best place to stay in tune with what's happening in the community. We've got some absolute legends on there. We've got some interesting channels with memes, lols, pet pics, game info, all that sort of good stuff. Arts and crafts. We've got some very talented artists in our community, also very good. But come along and check us out. Yes, Frosty, you raise a good point. Sparkle Sauce has been unwell, so she wasn't on tonight. She always misses you as well when she's not around or you're not around, so hopefully you'll be able to catch each other in the next session as well. Thank you for the well wishes. I'm going to go and do some stretches and take something for it. But I appreciate everyone coming along. Big shout out and thank you to our Patreon sponsors right here. You guys are absolute legends. And also a shout out to Big Vito, who hosts D&D sessions on our Discord server every fortnight as well. That's also very cool. And how's this? A nice headless body as the camera starts to auto circle. The first time I went AFK and came back and it was doing this, I'm like, what the hell's going on? Where's my head gone? Oh no, I just got to zoom out. It's just that the camera just clips through the head for some reason. I don't know. And we are transparent because we have our Ring of Khajiit, which gives us some chameleon, which also helps us be super stealthy when we are trying to sneak. So we're going to remain so. Okay, cool. That's it for me tonight. Thank you everyone who's come along. Thanks for talking to me. Thanks for talking to each other. But also a big shout out and thank you to all the quiet observers, the lurkers, and the people who just like to come along and tune in. So I really appreciate everyone who comes along. Thank you for making this worthwhile to me and worthwhile for each other. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You've been awesome. Let's hang out again very soon. And yeah, we'll see what interesting deeds we get up to.
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.